So what are the 3 things I fucking hate about the Dominican Republic? That's what I'm going to talk about in this video coming up. Let me preference this video by saying that no country's perfect. Not the United States, not the Dominican Republic, not Russia. No country's perfect. Every country has its flaws. And that's what I'm doing in this video. You're sharing a couple things that I dislike about the Dominican Republic, but that doesn't mean I hate the Dominican Republic. I've been there 6 times. 7 out of my 10 friends in the United States are Dominican. But again, no country's perfect. So before you get in the comments and start bitching and moaning about stay back in your own country, stuff like that, remember, I'm just sharing a couple things that I got frustrated with in the Dominican Republic. Or you can check out my other video, 3 things I absolutely love about the Dominican Republic, before you get in the comments and start crying. With that said, let's get in the video. What's going on, guys? Your boy Franz St. Flair on his last day in the Dominican Republic, and I just wanted to talk about the 3 things I absolutely fucking hate about the Dominican Republic. Starting with number 1. Nobody seems to know how to get to anywhere. They don't. Sense of direction is horrible, even for the taxis and even the tour guide. For example, I have, the first place we were staying at, me and my friends, I gave the taxi driver the address, and he's like, I've never even heard of that place. Fine, I gave him a main cross street in a main plaza, La Acropolis, and he was like, oh, I know how to get to the Acropolis. So we get down there, and then we're asking 2-3 people around where the street is, and they're just dumbfounded. So I was like, maybe they don't live here. It happened again and again and again, to the point where I'm like, yo, how do you guys not know your own streets? A girl explained it this way. They know how to get to their house and to their friend's house and work, and that's it. They don't really remember street addresses. Street. Number 2, second thing I fucking hate. Well, here in Barranquilla, Colombia, it's the same thing. Barranquilla, Colombia, and here in DR, I guess the waiters get paid off of our percentage off of whatever we pay them, so we don't have to leave tips, even though most of the time I do. So with that said, the waiters just suck. There have only been a handful of waiters in the last 2 weeks that actually did their job right, that actually cared. And I called a waitress over, and she looked at me like, damn, now I actually gotta do some work. Another waiter, a great waiter, I gotta give him that. There are some great waiters here, very few far in between, said that it's the fact that there are some good waiters and there's a lot of bad ones, but they all share into the tips. So if I gave him a tip, he has a share with everybody. So of course I gave him a tip on the low so nobody will find out, because it's not fair for him. He's doing an awesome job, but the other waiters, garbage. Barranquilla is even worse. Barranquilla, Colombia is even worse. And the last thing I hate about the Dominican Republic, and I don't mean to pick on the Dominican Republic because other places do it, but I find that in Punta Cana and Puerto Plata and most tourist traps, Cancun, they do this. And that is, nobody is willing to help a tourist without some cash. I just asked for some directions, and the guy immediately tried to grab my bags and show me how to get there. I told him, no thanks, you show me the street, I'll be fine by myself. He would not stop. He was like, yo, here we're really friendly, I help you out. And I know the deal. Yes, there are friendly people out there. I've experienced plenty of people in South America and Europe and the other side of the country, other side of the world, that are really friendly. However, it was raining outside, and you're telling me you're willing to walk in the rain to show me a place for free? I don't believe it. So I told him, like, I don't have no money, so you go on your own risk. And we argued back and forth, and he finally, he was like, fine, I'll just take you there for free. We get there, guess what? He wanted money. I told him nope. I told him he could even call the cops if he wants. He was upset. He walked away. And my point being is that a lot of people in other countries, developing countries, a lot of them are friendly. Don't get me wrong. A lot of them are friendly. But some won't help you out without this, even if it's just to guide you on the street. Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. If this is your first time joining me, I do videos on traveling, exercise, finance, and sex. If you find those topics interesting, hit that big sexy subscribe button. Other than that, I'll see you next time with a brand new video. Peace.